Hey there! Today I'm at Charlestown, Rhode Island at the Charlestown Breachway. This is one of my favorite locations to do some oceanside camping in the summertime. And I'm going to show you here 3 reasons why it's one of my favorite locations. It's because of this. And this, and this. I'm here for 5 days. It's the 1st of October, 1st of August, and it's a busy time here on the Rhode Island coast. But I'm going to show you in this video why I like this place, what I do when I come down here, how I spend my time. It's a great place to go in the summertime. I'm going to show you the campground. I've done some blog posts about this place. I've actually did a video to show you the campground, but I'll show you a little bit more of that again, and I'll show you the types of things I like to do while down here at the Charlestown Breachway. So Charlestown, Rhode Island is on the south coast of Rhode Island. It's I'll put up a map here so you can see what it looks like, but it's on what they call the South County. And there's a lot of nice beaches down on this part of Rhode Island. You have further up you have Scarborough Beach up near Point Judith, but you have Charlestown Beach here. You have just across the Breachway you have East Beach, then you have Blue Shutters Beach, then you have Misquamicut Beach. So it's a very popular beach area, and one of the things I like about it, it is not heavily developed like you would think a typical beach area would be. It's kind of a hurricane-prone area, so there's not a lot of development. There's no high-rises down here. It's really just kind of some private houses, but they're well spaced out, and there's a large section of preserve on East Beach that's set aside. That's really just kind of natural. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I like coming down here. Is just it's a nice spot to go to the beach, and it's kind of quick to get here from my home. So that's why I'm here. And this is my setup here at the Charlestown Breachway. I'm kind of camped off the water. I got a spot, as you can see, right over here. So, you know, I forget what I charge here. Maybe 20 some odd bucks a night, plus I charge you a fee to reserve. But you can see my setup here. I got my solar panels out, kind of the same thing I was doing at Gray Fox here. And I got my shade screens on. Sun's pretty intense here at the today, so I need some shade. But no, it's a nice little setup, nice little place to call home for a few days. Well, this is Charlestown Beach. As I mentioned earlier, the beach is just a few steps from the campground here that's behind me. And you can see in the distance it goes all the way up to Point Judith, but it's a nice beach. This is actually the Charlestown Breachway beach. Further up there, there's the Charlestown Town Beach, and there's a couple more all the way up there, but it's a nice beach. You can see the waves here. It's late afternoon on August 1st, and it's about 5:30. But you can see there's quite an undertow here. That's why I don't tend to sit on the beach too much here, because it's got quite an undertow, and it's a drop-off. My camping neighbor, she had to get rescued today because she got caught in a riptide, got pulling her out to sea. So gotta be a little careful swimming here. But there are lifeguards, and that's who rescued my neighbor, one of the lifeguards. And but it's a popular beach. It was this afternoon earlier. It was real busy here on the beach. But again, just wanted to show you kind of what Charlestown Beach looks like. So it's a place where you can hang out while you're at the Breachway. Yes, and one of my favorite activities here at the Breachway is hanging out right here at this little waterway between the ocean and the lagoon. And I like taking a chair down here and setting it up, and just sitting here and watching the wildlife, watch the tides come in and out. It's pretty good. It's nice to end up facing the western part of the ocean here, the lagoon. So it's nice in the afternoon to just sit here, but you can see it's a popular place for people to do some fishing too. Well, this is another way that I like to spend time on the Breachway. Here by the lagoon with my toes in the water, chair in the water, just soaking it up. The water feels good. It's not cold. It's kind of nice and lukewarm here. It's kind of a little tidal inlet here, but it's pretty. It's like sitting on the Breachway. I get to put my feet in the water, so it's pretty cool. I got pretty much the same view as I had before, but it's like I say, get to have my toes in the water. But it's a cool way to spend time on the Breachway. Well, this is my favorite spot to stay on the Breachway. I love setting up a chair here in the afternoon and just sitting on the waterway. For me, it's a little too hot on the beach, so I like to sit here and I get a cool breeze as the tide's coming in. But I got a great view from my chair. I'll see you across the way there. But across the way there is the East Beach Preserve. It's a wildlife area. People take their boats over there and anchor them and go swimming and stuff. But it's a cool little place to spend the day. And boy, what a beautiful day here, August 1st on the Breachway. What a view, huh? Can't beat this. But no, this is just a gorgeous place to stay. And I enjoyed my 5 days here. They're not quite up here, but this will be the last clip in the video. But hey, I hope you enjoyed the Breachway as much as I do. And stay tuned, and we'll see you on down the road.